Hello and welcome back to another Armanov product video. My name is Urban and today we are going to be setting up the Armanov Flare Expander Die. This die will ensure you will have proper neck tension on all cases throughout your reloading session, and it will also flare and expand your cases, preparing them for easy and consistent bullet sitting. This die is actually, let me show you. This die is actually the tip of our much loved Armanov powder funnel, mounted to a threaded die insert. It uniformly expands the case neck and also applies a slight outward flare to the case mouth. This will ensure you will have proper neck tension on all your cases. It will also prepare the case for receiving bullets, and also in case of using coated or lead bullets, this will prevent these bullets to get shaved during the sitting process. The Flare and Expander die uses a machined tip with a small protruding bulge that expands the case neck, and the V shape on top will produce a slight outward flare to your case mouth, ensuring super easy and consistent bullet sitting. This is very important if you are using an automatic bullet feeder like our Armanov bullet feeder, if you are reloading high volumes of ammunition, or if you are using still dosing the bullets by hand. This will help seat the bullet and minimize the amount of time your hand spends in the working area of the machine. If you are seeing bullets shaving, experiencing bullet topple, or inconsistent sitting pressures, your neck tension or mouth prep may be off. This die lets you dial in just enough belling or expansion on the case for consistent bullet feeding and hassle-free, repeatable bullet seating. This is a great upgrade if you want to separate the flaring and expanding operation from your powder dosing operation, or if you have a machine like the Frankfurt Arsenal X10, where the powder measure uses a flat powder funnel. So now let me show you what you get inside the pack of the Flare and Expander die. When you open, you get the die assembly, which is comprised from two parts. The outer sleeve that you mount in your tool head and has a 7/8 by 14 thread, and the inner part of the die with the tip and also adjustment threads comes in three different sizes. One is for 9mm or 38 Super, the other one is for .40 caliber or 10mm, and the third one is for .45 ACP. So now that we are here at our Frankfurt Arsenal X10 press, I'm going to show you how to mount and adjust the Flare and Expander die. First thing I made, I cleared the shell plate and also deactivated the cases from feeding with our case feed deactivation holder. And now we will start by removing the die into its inner and outer part. And first we will mount the outer part, so the sleeve, one station before the powder dropper. When mounting this sleeve, I find it best to lower the shell plate, and you can lower the sleeve until it touches the shell plate, or you can leave also around half a centimeter of free space. Doesn't matter, both of these settings are okay. When you are satisfied with the approximate depth of your die, just loosely snug the nut and we can go to step 2. Now we will use the inner part and put it into the die and insert one empty case under the die station, so we can screw the inner part in until it touches the top of the case. Okay, now we are snug to the top of the case. Now we can start adjusting. Adjusting is best made in increments in the beginning of maybe half or one turn, and at the end, to be more precise, you can do increments of 1/4 or 1/8 of a turn. So we are start, and I will put approximately 2 revolutions and make the first try. Check how the bullet sits. It is maybe a little bit tight. We want a little bit more flare and expansion, so we try again. I will add one more turn. And now we repeat and test. So as you can see, the bullet sits much nicer, but maybe still a little bit snug. So I will try again, but if you want to go by the maximum rated values, you can find them in all reloading handbooks for different calibers, of course. I will do this by eye. Just make sure you do not overexpand or overflare the top of the case. After you are done, just tighten the upper and lower nut to secure your setting. So this is how the flare and expander die is mounted and set up on your press. The flare and expander die from Armanov has a few benefits you should consider. One of them being it will produce consistent neck tension on your cases. It will expand and flare the case mount, in turn eliminating possibilities of bullet shaving, which is especially important if you are reloading coated or lead bullets. One of the benefits is also that it is designed to be used with high volume reloading setups where automatic bullet feeders are used, and also is a good upgrade if you still put bullets by hand, because it will allow you for easy, precise and consistent bullet feeding and sitting, and also eliminate the amount of time your hand spends under the tool head. This means it is good for practically any reloading setup and will improve your overall reloading quality and speed. So for easy and fast bullet sitting, no bullet shaving and consistent neck tension, the ARMANOV Flare and Expander Die is the perfect upgrade. Small but very impactful, and it will especially be noticeable if you are using coated bullets or lead bullets, if you are using a high volume reloading setup with automatic bullet feeder, or also if you are reloading bullets by hand. It will help minimize the amount of time your hand spends in the working area of the machine, in turn making reloading more safe. If you think the Flare and Expander Die from Armanov is the right product for you, you can find it on our webshop armanov.com and of course in the link down below. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when another video will be posted. You can also follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. And of course, like always, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.